I'm not like a heat Nazi or nothing like that, but I just don't use it. So I was taking my showers, but I wasn't having the water like super hot or anything. Oh my god, I went to a stylist. They gave me heat damage. What can I do to get my curls back? Do that because they want you to promote this product, they want you to show this product, they want you to act like it's the best thing you ever used in your life, and you just got it in the mail from them last week. No shade, but the influencers are getting paid to put that content out. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button, and if you are a loyal subscriber, thank y'all so much for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing a hair video for y'all. It's not so much of a hair tutorial, even though y'all gonna see me doing my hair. I'm actually answering some questions that y'all asked me. I had a couple of YouTube shorts and some TikToks that went viral, and underneath it I asked y'all to ask me some natural hair questions or just some things about hair that y'all were curious about. So I'm gonna be answering those questions, but I'm gonna be doing my hair. So I just got done washing my hair. I actually let a deep conditioner sit in it for a couple of hours today. So I just rinsed that out. If I'm giving a little wet t-shirt vibes, I just rinsed that out to get my hair nice and ready for us to do a style. The style I'm gonna be doing, it's like a cute little style that I got in my head. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna part the front of my hair, and then I'm gonna come back because I'm not gonna be able to talk and focus while I'm trying to part my hair because I could barely do a straight part. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did what I needed to do. So I sectioned off the back. I'm gonna actually put this in a ponytail holder just so it can be out of the way and not getting stuck in the front part. And then I have 4 parts in the front. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of oil. This is just a little pro tip. I'm gonna take some oil. I said this wasn't a hair tutorial, but I'm gonna take some oil and just lather up my rubber bands because I'm gonna put rubber bands at the end of each of these little parts right here. So I'm gonna oil these up real quick, and that just helps with the breakage, so that whenever you pop these rubber bands off or take them off, however you go about taking them off, you don't have to worry about a bunch of your hair coming out with it. Okay, so let me get my phone and we're gonna style my hair and answer these questions. There was a couple questions that was repeated the same. I just took a screenshot of the comment section, so hopefully y'all asked some things that'll be enough for me to do my hair at the same time. Okay, so the first question is, besides no heat, what did your hair routine look like for the past 3 years? So somebody commented on a video of me saying that I hadn't had my hair flat ironed in 3 years, and because of that I was so excited to get it straightened. And I told you guys that the entire time that I wasn't getting my hair flat ironed, I was not using heat and stuff like that. So she said, what else did my hair routine look like? So basically a regular wash day for me literally consists of, number 1, me shampooing my hair because y'all know I suffer from dry scalp. So I will always shampoo my hair on wash days, and I will keep my wash days pretty consistent. So it will usually be like once a week, or if I was busy, well, after I got pregnant, I kind of slowed down. I wasn't doing my wash days as much as I should have been, but it really just consisted of me washing, shampooing basically, and then deep conditioning, and then styling my hair. For the most part, I wore my hair in 2 twists. I'm gonna put a picture up here of what I mean when I say 2 twists, because that was my go-to style. Like, it's something fast, it's something simple, and you can make it look cute. And then if you need to go somewhere, you can take the 2-strand twist and turn it into another hairstyle basically. So for me, it was just kind of multi-purpose and foolproof. So if you see a lot of my pictures or a lot of the things that I like would put on my story on social media, it would be me with this hairstyling, because it was just fast and convenient to do. And I would wear my hair like that until the next wash day, unless I ended up taking that style down to do a different style, basically to turn it into something else. So my wash days was really simple. I think that's part of the reason why I didn't struggle with growth in the time that I was doing the no heat challenge. I feel like it was mostly because my wash day is, number one, is really simple. It doesn't have a lot of steps to it. I'm not trying to make y'all be in the bathroom all day or wherever you wash your hair all day. It was just simple, quick and easy. On the same topic of not using heat, the next question is, how can I dry my hair without heat in the winter? Now, for this one, you kind of on your own, because honestly, I don't use heat, and so I don't dry my hair in the winter, and I don't dry it in the summer. I don't dry my hair anytime. So I know in the winter it's supposed to not be good because you can go outside and get sick, but honestly, y'all, I'd be lying if I told y'all I just used another alternative. So me personally, I didn't do anything else to my hair in the winter, but if you're asking what you can do, and you can blow dry your hair, like I said, on a cool setting. And if you absolutely insist on using heat, like you are just, you have somewhere to go and you don't want to get sick and you feel like the best thing for you to do is to use heat, just put some heat protector on and blow dry it. If you did a wash and go or a twist out, put some heat protector on and blow dry it, and just, I mean, let it air dry as much as you can, and then blow dry it after that, just on like a low setting, and do what you have to do. I'm not like a heat Nazi or nothing like that, but I just don't use it, so that's not really something that I would do. For me, I literally would just let the wash and go do what it do. That's what I would do. But you asking me what you should do, and that's what I would suggest. I would suggest just using the heat when you need to, and making sure you protect your hair in the process of doing that. Right after that comment, somebody said 3 years no heat. Does that include dryers? Yes. So there's different kinds of dryers. There's the dryer that your hairstylist is gonna set you under so that your hair can dry, and she's gonna do like a rapid set or something like that. That's a dryer that's like not really indirect, it's not really like direct heat, it's called indirect heat, and that's not so bad. And a lot of people do use that for if you have the time to really sit under a dryer and take so long to dry your hair. That's a good option, but I still suggest heat protector for that. But yes, that does include dryers. I don't use regular dryers, I don't use blow dryers, I don't use any kind of dryer on my hair when I'm doing no heat, just because I just don't feel like it's necessary to me. I just touched on that a little bit, but yeah, that includes blow dryers. For my baby shower, just maybe like 2 weeks ago, I needed to dry my hair really quick because I did a wash and go the morning of, and it didn't have no volume. It was looking a little flat for me. So I did take the blow dryer in the hotel, and I blow dried my hair on the cool setting, and I took like a little Snapchat video where like you can see like I have my index finger on top of the cool setting, and I'm just blowing it and moving my head around and doing as much as I can to help it so that I didn't have to do it so long. Yeah, I use the cool setting if it's mandatory for me to be just using a blow dryer. Next question, she said, OMG, I love your hair, thank you. What hair products do you use for washing your hair and keeping your hair moisturized? So honestly, I'm not somebody who is like married to products. So there's, I mean, other than like one staple product that I have, I'm not so heavy on like I have to use the same product every time or anything like that. But for the most part, when I shampoo my hair, I use the ORS olive oil shampoo, and that's just because over time I found that that's one of the shampoos that does not leave my hair feeling really dry and stripped. A lot of the brands that are made for natural hair, for some reason, whenever I use them, I find myself like struggling to put the moisture back in because the shampoo just took so much from me. So for me, I try to stay away from any shampoo that's like too clarifying on my hair. Even though I suffer from dry scalp, it's just not worth it to me to have that super drying feeling to my hair. Like, you know how when your hair feels squeaky clean, like it's a saying, but you don't really want your hair to feel squeaky clean. I don't, at least. So I would shampoo with the ORS olive oil shampoo, and then after that I would just detangle with deep conditioner. I used to have a step in my wash day where I would detangle with the Aussie Moist, which is the purple bottle y'all used to see me use all the time. I used to use that to detangle my hair, and then I would put my deep conditioner on. But since I've gotten my wash day so under control and so concise now, and I've got my hair to a point where it's not so tangled all the time because I'm consistent with my wash days, I don't use that step anymore. So I just go ahead and use the deep conditioner to detangle, and then I'll let that sit on there for a little while. A little while is really whatever I have time for. Like, if I only got 30 minutes, that's all it gives. If I got overnight, I can leave it in overnight. If I just don't have that much time and I gotta just put it on, detangle, let it steam in the shower a little bit and rinse it out so it can penetrate, then that's what I'll give it. But I give my deep conditioner as much time as I can, and then once I rinse that out, I go into styling. So she's asking me about my wash process. That's literally what it is. Shampoo, detangle, let that good deep conditioner sit on. Then I rinse that out. I rinse my deep conditioner out with cool water, and then I let that lock in that good moisture. And after that, I go into styling. On the topic of styling, one of the questions that was asked so much, I literally realized that I didn't even screenshot it because it was asked so much. People were asking me about styling and what I use to style my hair. So I'm going to tell y'all, and I also put a picture up here. I can really just show y'all the 2-twist hairstyle that I was telling y'all about. Usually that just requires a leave-in conditioner, and then I'll use mousse and I'll use Eco Styler gel. And for leave-in conditioners, Mielle Organics is one of them that's just kind of always in stock, and so I find myself reaching for it because I'm familiar with it. So that Mielle Organics, it's in the pink bottle. It's the pomegranate leave-in. That one is heavy in rotation for the 2-twist hairstyle. But if I'm doing a wash and go, y'all know I stand, oh, it won't even focus. Y'all know I stand by the curl maker from Camille Rose. That's just a product that helps get my curls really, really popping. And so I always use that when I'm doing a wash and go, and then I just follow that up with mousse and Eco Styler. So I don't use a lot of products to actually style my hair. I don't do anything that's like crazy or different or that takes a long time. Those are the products that I use. So if I do a wash and go, is curl maker to help the curls pop. If I do 2-twist or a twist out or something like that, I use a leave-in, and then I go in with the mousse and the Eco Styler gel. I have some product on my scalp right here, but the front is done. The front is done, and it don't look snatched yet because we're gonna snatch it. Now that the front is done, we're gonna do a wash and go in the back. It's gonna be real quick, so I'm gonna run through the rest of these questions real fast. I'm going to show y'all me doing a wash and go, but in the front of my hair, I was just using this leave-in conditioner. It's the ORS Hair Lotion. That's what I was using just now. For the back, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna replace it and start using that curl maker, because now I'm doing a wash and go. So I just kind of do it in big sections. As you can see, like, my hair is really hydrated. My curls are there, they're showing up, ready to party. And so when I put these products on here, you're gonna see that they just kind of melt in, because my hair just used to doing what it does at this point. That's what a lot of the answers to these questions, it came with time. It came with me training my hair to do what it's supposed to do. It came with me having a wash day routine. It came with me deep conditioning and making sure that my hair is moisturized and soft and my curls are ready to pop. Can you show your hair routine as an over-the-road truck driver? When people ask this question, I do get a little bit confused. I actually posted a video of me doing my hair at a truck stop. I think the confusion might come in because people think since I'm over the road that I don't have the time to wash it, or that I just don't, or that the routine would be any different. But truck stops have showers, and the showers are huge. And so whenever it's time for me to have wash day, I literally go into the bathroom, into the shower with my hair products, and I do a wash day. I'm gonna insert my day of a life as a trucker video right here. So it's literally just the same as any other wash day if I wasn't on the road. If I was in my own bathroom at home, that's what my wash day would look like. It's just over the road, so I have to pack everything up, bring everything in. Like right now, I forgot my, I'm over the road right now. Right now, I forgot my comb. So y'all seen me try to part my hair with this edge brush. It didn't give. So it's not always the most convenient, but that's what the process is. And someone asked, what do you do to keep it straight so long? So I had my hair flat ironed for an entire month, literally like 31 days or something like that, after I went back and looked at it. I had my hair flat ironed or straightened for that long. I don't know, I feel like I would have been washed it if I wasn't over the road, but I got it flat ironed. I went on vacation. I came back from vacation, got on the road, and I just didn't wash it. But what I was doing was, to keep it straight for so long, number one, I prepped it. So before I went to go get my hair flat ironed, I had already deep conditioned. I had already kind of like got my hair prepared to not be done. So I really clarified my scalp. I did all of the steps that would put me in a position to be able to keep it straight for longer. So I did that. And then whenever I went to my hairstylist, she blow dried my hair. She didn't blow dry it straight, but she blow dried it like down in the way that it would basically set. And then she flat ironed it. And so every night I would wrap it. I would take my hair, I would wrap it up, I would put my little clips in, and I would put my scarf as tight as I could, like a little bit for my scalp to breathe, but I would put my scarf as tight as I could, and I would wrap my hair up every night. Or if I was getting in the shower, I would not have my water so hot because I didn't want my hair to steam up. That's like something I see people do a lot. You take a really, really hot shower and that steam gets to your head and to your scalp and it puffs it up. So I was taking my showers, but I wasn't having the water like super, super hot or anything. And then anytime I wasn't wearing my hair out where it really needed to be seen, I would wrap it up and put it in the scarf. Literally just put it away so that it would just be laying flat as long as it could. While we're on the topic of straight hair, the next question is one that had the TikTok people in a frenzy, because apparently somewhere along the lines we have got scarred from hairstylists, and everybody was asking me, oh my god, I went to a stylist, they gave me heat damage, what can I do to get my curls back? Oh my god, I went to a stylist, she told me that she was using a conditioner, it kind of smelled like a perm, my hair ended up real straight, what can I do to get my curls back? So everybody is trying to figure out how to fix or revert heat damage. Honestly, y'all, I hate to be the bearer of bad news because I know this is not what y'all want to hear from me, but to be completely honest, once your hair is heat damaged, no matter what product you put in it to try to bring your curls back, if the hair has been burned and fried to a point where it no longer is curling back up, it can't really be fixed. The only way for you to do that, you can try to do styles that will like make your hair look curly. So perm rods, twist outs, stuff like that. You can do those hairstyles and they will definitely help when it comes to making it look like you got some curls there. Real quick intervention. I just took a bobby pin or 2 bobby pins and just kind of pinned this back so that I can have this hair out of my face, and then we're gonna go in and do the wash and go on this side. Okay, back to the question. So those styles will help, but I suggest you doing those styles in conjunction with growing out your hair, because those curls 10 times out of 10 are not gonna come back. What's gonna happen is it's gonna start growing out, and then you're gonna start seeing the new growth, and you're gonna be like, oh, I got curls at the top but the bottom is stringy. So it's really 2 options. This is what I always suggest if you bought that life, because for me, I wasn't about that life when I used to have heat damage. I wasn't ready to do big chop. It didn't give that back then, and so you could do a big chop if you're about that life. Cut all the heat damage off. Your hair is gonna grow back much faster. It's gonna grow back so much more healthy, and it's gonna look really, really good. That's what I always suggest if you bought that life, because like I said, it grows back faster that way. Or if you're not, you have to basically transition. So you know how whenever, like for me, when I stopped getting perms, I had to transition from a perm to natural. You have to do that basically from heat damage, because the hair is damaged just the same as if it was permed. The heat burned it, and like I said, it looked real straight, and then the bot, like, you know what I'm saying, it looked crazy. You will want to transition from the heat damage. So you will be basically doing hairstyles, whatever you can manage to make your hair look good in between time, but you need to be getting those trims. It has to grow out, and you got to be getting those trims, because that's what's gonna make the heat damage parts be gone. And then over time, you'll just see as you're doing it, your curls are coming back out, and then all the heat damage will be gone. But that's just like I said, a matter of getting trims, making sure. Look at this, it's so satisfying. But just getting those trims and making sure you're cutting that dead hair off and keeping it off. Obviously, in the process, you have to stay away from heat too, because a lot of y'all don't know how to say no to the flat irons, and to the blow dryers, and to the wand curls, and to everything else that puts the strain on your hair. For me, if you, like I said, y'all asking for my advice and my suggestions, I would say stay away from heat if you have heat damage already. If you want to get braids and stuff like that, like all of that is possible. I'm just basically saying style your hair, but continue to deep condition it, take care of it, treat it well, and get those trims so that the heat damage can go away. We're coming to the end, because a lot of these questions, like I said, ended up being the same. But another question that people were asking me was when they're on the journey to becoming natural, what's some tips that I have for them. Real quick, just to recap, I mean, from the last question, big chop or transition. Those hairstyles, in the middle is gonna be what's pivotal to you actually going over to natural. So I feel like if you're gonna go natural, try not to be a product junkie. Try to try products that you maybe see are popular, or you see somebody with a similar hair texture to you using. Because if you become a product junkie in the natural hair process or the transitioning process, you're gonna find out that you spent a lot of money and you never even gave any of the products like a real chance. So if you're transitioning, try to watch people who have a curl type either similar to you, or you can, like somebody like me who can suggest products even though it might not necessarily be something that I use or it didn't work for me. I have been in so many heads and done so many heads with different hair textures and type 4s and all of that, that I can suggest products for you. So ask around. Just don't be scared to ask around and get that advice and get that help, because there's people who are willing to help you and help you transition into that process. So just make sure that you kind of paying attention to what's being used and seeing how it's being used and if it's working. Like if I was doing a wash and go and you didn't see my curls popping, it would be like, you know. So just follow people that are credible. Try to take advice from people who make a little sense, you know what I'm saying? I also suggest not too much on the hair influencers. So a lot of these girls, and this is no shade, but a lot of these girls get paid to promote products, and it's a different hair company sending them products every week. I don't do the sponsorships because I'm creating my own hair care line that's just gonna be the best of the best for everybody. But I don't do that because they want you to promote this product, they want you to show this product, they want you to act like it's the best thing you ever used in your life, and you just got it in the mail from them last week. No shade, but the influencers are getting paid to put that content out. So just be mindful of what you listen to, and you don't have to buy everything that somebody suggests. You know what I'm saying? If it looks good or it smells good when you go to the store and you're like, oh, I do want to try this, or it may be markets that is made for type 4 or 4B or 4C hair, and you really, really want to try it, by all means, try new products, but just don't be a product junkie. That's what I can suggest. And then, like I said, just, of course, do your trims and transition in a healthy way. Staying away from heat was like the best thing for me. When I first started going natural, I used to be flat ironing my hair once a week because I was going natural. So yeah, I stopped getting perms, but I didn't know what to do to my hair, so I was still flat ironing it. So for 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, I was not getting perms, but my hair was damaged as hell because I was flat ironing it every other day, every other week, trying to manage it because I didn't know what to do to it. So definitely try some more hairstyles. Like this hairstyle that I'm doing right now, it's nothing crazy. I've actually done it to my hair before, but it's just something different to do to your hair so that you don't feel like you're doing the same hairstyle every day, so that you don't get bored with it, because anything you get bored with, you're gonna want to start mixing it up. You're gonna want to start getting crazy. You can do braids and stuff like that. If you wear wigs, that's good too. Just in between, make sure that you're deep conditioning and you're taking care of that scalp, because otherwise, child, you're gonna leave them Queen Latifah braids in for 6 months and you're gonna wake up like, why my hair feel like this? Why it's so dry? Why I don't got no body? Why I ain't got no body yaddy yaddy? Why it feels so dry and tangled? And you know what I'm saying? And it's because you haven't been taking care of it. So definitely in between those wash days, make sure you're taking care of it and doing what you're supposed to do. One side of my hair is definitely fluffier. I think I might have put more hair on this side. We're gonna go ahead and stop the questions there because I feel like they just kind of got repetitive and my answers kind of become the same. If y'all haven't noticed, the routine is key. I stay away from heat. I'm specific about my hair products. And I have become consistent with the wash day, which is the main reason why I can just come out of nowhere and do curls like this. Because I used to go on Facebook Live and I would detangle my hair and it would take me 2 hours. And sometimes I would be in tears because it would be so painful. My scalp would be hurting. I'd be ripping my hair out. I'd be having these big balls of hair that I used to show y'all, where I used to be like, this is how much hair I lost today. But with consistency, those balls of hair got smaller and smaller. And my time to detangle my hair got shorter and shorter. And it's all about routine. So even though I know people feel like they don't have the time, or they're just so busy, or it's not a priority for you, if you are somebody who is really asking me these questions because they want help and they want it to be a priority, you gonna put that time in. I tell y'all all the time, if you was going to the gym, what you gonna do? You're gonna be in there 3-4 times a week, getting consistent, doing what you need to do. And it's the same with this hair process. So anyway, I'm gonna be done preaching to y'all. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I'm about to literally lay my edges, put a scarf on, and call it a day. But I hope that helps somebody. If y'all do have more questions, or I didn't elaborate enough in this video on one of your questions, or you need some clarifications, or you need maybe the name of a product cleared up or something like that, leave me a comment and I'll respond to you. Sometimes it's just faster that way. It took me a while to make this video, but these comments came from a video that was a while back, so I'm trying to answer them all. But if you if you need any clarification or anything like that, just comment below.